I haven't done an electronics show in a while, and for Customer Appreciation Month, we wanted to bring some favorites out. So we've got an item from Kodak. Kodak is synonymous with photos and memories for my generation and generations to come and generations before me. So they have a device that you're able to take those pictures out of your cell phone and into your environment with a 10-inch digital Wi-Fi photo frame at only $59.99. Now, just the software alone in this, I mean, I have never seen any photo frame on the market for anything in under the $100 range. So as always here at HSN, we bring you spectacular prices from huge national brands, and there cannot be a bigger brand in photos than Kodak. Let's bring out Stephanie McGee. She's our special guest. But Stephanie, you and I have so many personal stories about it. I was literally just talking to my mom and dad on the phone today. My parents, who are both 90 years old, are now great-grandparents.
So
and
exciting.
they texted a picture of the baby to my dad's little cell phone, his track phone, which I bought him here at HSN. And he's like, I would send it to you, but I don't know how to do that, and I can't read it. And then Grandma wants to see it, but I don't know how to bring it back up. And I'm like, oh, if I just had a way to like send, you know, it's my brother's grandson, so just send them pictures. This is perfect.
Yep, and my sister's daughter is the great-grandchild of my grandma, who's 92, and she loves seeing the latest and greatest photos of her great-granddaughter. But she doesn't have a smartphone. She has a digital picture frame. So yes, this is Kodak. So excited to bring you a digital photo frame from a company that's over 100 years old. I have been a Kodak customer my whole life, and this is one of the latest and greatest frames. It is a 10-inch size. It is an IPS screen, which means that picture stays very clear and vivid no matter what angle, no matter where you're looking at it from. We've got a thin bezel on here. This is touchscreen, really vivid picture, and I'm going to give you a little tour of the frame. On the back, I'll show you how you set it up when you get it home. You just plug in the power cable, plug it into the wall, and power it on. There's the power button there, and you're ready to go. We've got a kickstand that's magnetic, so you can turn it vertical or horizontal, whichever you have space for. We even have the ability to put it on the wall. So if you are someone who lives in a small space and you're running out of space for your photos, you can hang this on the wall. You've got the USB-C input. We give you the cord, so if you want to hardwire to your computer to transfer photos onto this frame, you can. And then we've got an SD input, so if you want to use an SD card to put pictures on here, you can. But the greatest part about this is one of the ways you can put pictures on automatically is with the app. So go to your app store, whether you have an Apple or an Android phone. The Kodak Digital Frame app is forever free. Just search that, and you can start sending pictures from your phone to your frame. So when you set it up, when you plug it in, the first thing you're going to do is connect it to Wi-Fi. That's how it's able to receive all those photos. And then you connect the QR code or the number to the app. So just kind of like a 1-2 step setup. Once you plug it in, you connect to Wi-Fi, and you connect the frame and the app, and you're ready to start sending those photos. The cool thing about the app is you can share that number with friends and family around the world, and anyone can add the latest photos of the grandbaby to the picture frame in live time. So gone are the days where you print the photos and they're hanging on the wall for 5 years before you print them again and spend all the money to get them framed again. Now they're instantly on this large frame in your home.
All right, we also are doing 5 FlexPay because it's Customer Appreciation Finale. That is the most FlexPay that we ever do. So it's $12 to get this home. Now, Mother's Day is right around the corner. So what I think would be an amazing Mother's Day is not only getting this, but load it up with all the pictures.
Yes.
Load it up with all the pictures, and then give the code out, and then have new fresh pictures come in without mom having to do anything. This is really a spectacular idea.
Yeah,
it really
and
is.
For friends and family that are all over the world, if they have access to the app, then they can instantly send photos, even if they're in another country. Maybe you're traveling for the summer and you want those summer vacation photos on there automatically. You know, we used to have to go through a long process of like ordering the prints and printing all the photos and buying the frames and, you know, finding the right size frame, and then you're running out of space on your table and on your wall. Now with the digital Kodak picture frame, the Kodak digital picture frame, you can have over 2,000 photos right there on the frame automatically. If you want to add an extra SD card, you can, but the 32 gigs that this frame comes with automatically gives you the ability to have over 2,000 photos in there. It is not only for pictures, there are also a lot of different options for screensavers. You can have the weather, you can have alarms that you set on here, you can even send or upload videos, and it has volume as well. You can send music, you can upload music, so you don't have to stay limited to just the newest pictures.
Oh, it has music too?
Yes.
So you could even send a digital message to somebody.
Yep, you can send video, you can send music. It's almost like a little TV screen. I mean, I know that we have our phones that we can see those photos on, but having that large, vivid color picture, a place where we can enjoy the photos in our home and not just have to squint at our little phone screen is so much better.
Now, it's attached to Wi-Fi, right?
Yes,
that's
so
how
that's
it
how
works.
you
So you
upload.
need to have Wi-Fi. So what is the setup process like?
So it's so easy. When you get it home, you just plug it in. You plug that cord into the wall. You download the app if you want. Of course, if you don't want to use the app, you can plug the frame in with the cord that we give you, plug it right into your computer and send the photos over that way. If you have an SD card with photos, you could connect them that way. You can even email the photos because your frame has an email address. So people from all over the world could email photos to your frame. And that's it. Once you've got the Wi-Fi connected, once you've got the frame connected to the app, you're on your way sending photos.
So, and there's different settings, right? You could stay on one picture or you can have it rotate.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because for this presentation, we're showing you a lot of pictures. They're moving pretty fast. But from the home screen, when you go to settings and then go to customize, you can alter how long all the photos stay up for, how long until it goes into screensaver mode. And then it's gonna act like a large clock. It can have the weather on there. It could even have a calendar. It's up to you what you want the screen to look like. So I'll swipe back through Wi-Fi. There's the code to connect to the app. And then when I go back to home, I'll go to my album and play through all of the photos. So maybe this Mother's Day, this is the personalized gift for mom or grandma. This is the perfect Father's Day gift. I know graduation is coming up. Maybe you've got a high school or college graduate that needs something for that little dorm room. And this is one place, that 10-inch screen that can house 2,000 photos, over 2,000 photos with the storage that's on the frame. Such a nice personalized gift. If you're anything like me, you just can't stand to give a loved one who means so much to you a gift that's not personal. You know, I don't want to buy my mom like a kitchen good for Mother's Day. I want to show her how much I love her and how much I cherish all of our memories together.
Yeah, and I think about, you know, I mentioned Mother's Day, but a lot of people graduating from college, graduation, moving to places away from the family. Yeah. You know, my daughter that lives across the country from me. So there's lots of people that would love it. And you also want to update those pictures. So I love the idea that you're able to update them. I also will say that, you know, my husband and I have piles of pictures and we only have so much wall space for them, Stephanie. So we don't want to say, okay, well, we'll only do 2 of this kid and 1 of this kid and we want to have all of them. This is a great way to have like pictures rotating in and out as opposed to picking, all right, either we have this picture from our cruise or this picture from our anniversary, or, I mean, you could buy multiple frames and have one of them be like all of your wedding pictures kind of rolling through. You know, somebody who's getting married this summer, this would be a great wedding present, I think.
A really great wedding present. I mean, this is expensive. This is the old way we did it. The small frame, the little photo, you're squinting at the, you know, printed photo, but with that large, vivid picture, you can now have unlimited photos, really, depending on how many SD cards or how much extra storage you want to put on there. endless amounts of photos. It's saving you money in the long run. I know frames are so expensive. Printing photos is so expensive.
I can't believe the price of this.
It's
$59.
Yes.
I mean, $12 to get home. By the way, everything here at HSN, you've got 30 days. But $12 to get at home. If you went to like a bargain frame store, you couldn't even get a frame for 12 bucks. So that's what your first flex pay is. Again, it's 5 flex pay of $12. Your total is $59.99. Our HSN deal price is $90. This is the grand finale of Customer Appreciation Month, so we're kind of bringing in all the, the stops. We've only had 2 airings of this. This is the only second airing, and I think we have less than 1,000 left. And those of you who've been watching us for many, many years, I've been here for 15 years. When we have 1,000 of something, we're like, oh, we hardly have any. We can only do it one time. It's like that is a very small amount. And Kodak, talk about a brand name that really epitomizes photos and memories. You can't get bigger than Kodak.
You may have seen digital photo frames from other brands, but Kodak is an international technology company that's been around for over 100 years. It's a household name. You can trust that Kodak brand when it comes to your photos. Here we've done a very high definition, vivid screen. It's a touch screen. Yes, it's also a calendar. Yes, it's a clock. It has alarms. You can add photos in so many different ways, as we're showing you there on your screen. You can email photos. You can send photos to your frame from the app. Of course, if you want to go old school, you can hardwire or use an SD card as well. But check that out. Anywhere in the world, you can send photos to this frame. That's an example of hardwiring to your computer if you just want to drag and drop the files that you have on your laptop onto your digital frame. What a great chance for gift giving, to gift something so personal. If you have an anniversary coming up, for someone in your family who has a birthday coming up, I think digital photo frames are such a personal gift.
Yeah.
And this is such a high quality option from Kodak. It's that large 10-inch size, the perfect size.
And Stephanie, I know we have only a couple minutes left in this presentation. In the 15 years I've been here, I think I've maybe presented 2 or 3, digital photo frames, only because they're usually so expensive. We always try to get a deal here at HSN, or we don't put it on air. Like, we know you can shop other places and spend a fortune. That's the easy part. We want to make sure that we're giving you amazing items. This was a opportunity buy. We have a few hundred of them now. They're going really quickly. And when these sell out, you will never see this again at this price. Which is the key to that. You may see digital frames, but you're not going to see a Kodak digital frame this quality at this price. I mean, just the software alone to create this is probably more than what you're spending. So $12, get it home, or I love the idea of loading it up with pictures and giving it to somebody. And then all the kids have the code to send to grandma or mom or a new mom, to be able to send pictures of a new baby. Because so many of us all live all over the country, all over the place. I know my family does. So this is a way to have the wall space for everybody's memories. Even if like you do a slideshow. My brother just rode his bike. My brother's my older brother. So I think he's like 65. He rode his bike from Seattle to Boston.
How cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So my mom was telling me, who's my mom, who's 90, is telling me like, oh yeah, we did a slideshow. Like the and I thought, wouldn't that be neat to have the slides in there of that?
Definitely.
And my brother's retired, but he's a computer guy. So he could easily, I mean, this is very easy. You don't have to be tech savvy to do this, but I'm just saying, there's so many, just in my own family, I can think of like 50 ways that people would love this.
Absolutely.
So I know your family is gonna love it too. The item number is 866149. Are you on again today with this?
We have no scheduled presentations this week for this. I mean, this is a way to make your home feel more homey with all of those friends and family and loved ones right there for you to enjoy.
Especially we live in a house and we don't have enough wall space.
Yeah.
I've mostly lived in apartments all my life, even less wall space. And then it's a way to get all those memories. So this is such a great item. I'm excited for those of you who jumped in and got it. Kodak. You cannot really take much of a risk when it comes to Kodak.
That's right. Very well loved brand.
I love it. All right. No, so you're not on again with other stuff then today?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thank you, my friend. I'll see you
Thanks,
soon.
Helen.
I know.
Yeah,
This is great. This is great, though. All right. Well, we've got more great items for our finale of Customer Appreciation. Come with me. We're going to scooch over here, and we're going to think about portability.